Hello, everybody.
I'm going to find a seat.
Welcome to Niche Wine Bar. It needs to be louder. Say it louder. Okay. My name is Christopher Luna. I'm the host of the Ghost Town Poetry Open Mic, which happens on the second Thursday of every month, right next door in the gallery. Both the gallery and the wine bar owned by Leah Jackson, who's here and helping you this evening. And I want to thank her for being such a gracious host to us today and whenever it is that we want to do a poetry event. She's been supporting me and giving us a place to do poetry events in Vancouver for at least a decade, probably longer if I really figured it out. And tonight we're very excited to welcome back to Vancouver Tyler Burba, who grew up here. The musician Tyler Burba, who I met when we were both students at the Jack Kerouac School of Disembodied Poetics in Boulder, Colorado. But this was a time in my life where I did not yet know that Vancouver existed, so it was kind of like we switched coasts. And now whenever we can find ourselves on the same coast, we try to get together and do this poetry and music thing, which I love so much. So we're going to hear music from Tyler, we're going to hear poetry from me as well as other guests, and it's going to be a really fun evening. We're excited to have him back here in Vancouver for the evening. So let's please give a warm welcome to Tyler Burba.
Thank you, Vancouver. It's so wonderful to be back. So many familiar faces, familiar gray clouds overhead as well. I'm just going to sing a quick song and then invite up to the stage some of my friends, or I should say some of my family. I'm very excited to announce that I just got word that Washington State went for Bernie Sanders in the caucus, as well as Alaska. No offense to any of you other supporters of Hillary or Donald or anybody else, but good. But in honor of that auspicious win, I'd like to sing this song, and I hope you'll join me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw below me that golden valley. I saw above me that golden skyway, and I said, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Well, I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me, a voice was sounding. It said this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I'd like to dedicate this last line to Donald Trump. There was a big high wall there that tried to stop me, drop me coming. The sign was painted, it said private property, but I said this land was made for you and me. Everybody. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Woo! Thank you very much. Well, this guitar kills fascists too, so hopefully we'll kill a few fascists tonight. Anyways, that's the Woody Guthrie classic, This Land Is Your Land. And so nice to be among so many people and share this land with you, especially this great land of Vancouver.
Welcome home.
Thank you. I live in the New York Island right now, and it's nice to be so close to the Redwood Forest, but also the Willamette Valley, and I don't know, what other geographic wonders are there around here, right? You've been seeing it all lately, right? Columbia. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. And I'm happy to welcome my lovely girlfriend here, Karen Marder, who's never been to Washington State before, and making her Vancouver and West Coast debut tonight. I'm just going to read a few poems of hers from various collaborations she's done, and also a book that she just came out with last year called This Love. So, this love is your love. From California to the New York Island. I'm sorry, I haven't drank enough yet, so I'm not quite flowing yet, but I'll get there. But anyways, please give a thunderous, rainy welcome, Vancouver welcome, to the lovely Karen Marder.
Thank you. So I've been extremely lucky to have met the wonderful Tyler Burba and Tiffany Burba. And over the past couple of years, we've been doing these poetry collaborations. Tiffany and I started out by with a very ambitious project of writing a poem every single day for a whole year, which was very difficult and lots of fun. And then this 2016, we've been working on a collab. Oh, wait, there was another one. So we started with that, and then following year, we worked on a photography poetry project where Tiffany would take a photo and we would both write poems off of that. And then this current year, we're working on going through a book called Poems of the Millennium and picking poems and writing off of those. So it's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me. Woo. I picked this one, thought it would be a good opener for our night. When the words fly overhead like hawks, when the words zoom past gazelle on hunt, when the words scramble up like baby puppies on fresh grass, when the words click-clack like horses tied to cart, when the words hide above, moon behind clouds, when the words might as well be Soviet code, when the words are lost within and without. Oh Muse, help us to untangle. Help us to look with baby eyes. Help us to keep the door open. Help us to turn toward the unknown. Help us to break our prejudices. Help us to taste delight. Help us to find assistance. Help us to be blurred. Help us to be drunk in our reading. Help us to give voice. Help us to stay with it. This one is called You Were Tied in White Rope. You were tied in white rope, the blinders closing your peripheral eyes. You were head down, bathed in the flip drink toss of jealousy. You're my shining star. Moss green patty, soft as skin, island of sanity, of wanting, of creation, of noise, absurd as a clown. Quiet, tiptoe, kitty. I draw you forward, suck you through straw, hold you with fingertip, sail hard, so you fly in liquid fury all across the room. We should be covered in your drops. You should be spread the overhead mist from an airplane, fertilizing all across the room. What you were, dissipated in air. What you are, tiny drops of water flowing, even in stillness, timeless. Yeah. short one. With just your words, my chest is ripped open. 1,000 birds fly out, each carrying a pebble in its mouth. I am light now. We use the rocks to build our home. Cardinal songs lull our babies to sleep. We run through forests like jaguars. We are light now. All that is left is the flutter.
Yes.
I'd like to call my sister here in a moment to come share this with me. Sometimes in our collaborations we find that we're writing about the same thing and we like to add on or work on a poem together. So this is one that we worked on together. It's called Refusing to Settle. If you're a woman who refuses to settle, there are things you will have to do on your own, like dancing, holidays, times you'll go out with friends, couples of 2s or 4s. Sometimes you'll be the third wheel, sometimes the fifth. You will learn to drive to events alone and then back home. You will always be your own designated driver, always be your own monitor of tolerance.
If you are a woman that refuses to settle, you will learn to do many things, like climbing on the roof to remove pine needles, to hang Christmas lights. You will know how to mix concrete and mend fences, move hundreds of pounds of rocks. You will know how to fix leaky faucets and add oil to your car. If you are a woman that refuses to settle, there are many men who will offer help in exchange for the pleasure of your body. They'll offer their services for a price they deem as fair. If you are a woman who refuses to settle, you'll want to ask for help, but know the price is too high. Even if it's cooking dinner or agreeing to a date, you will have men that may change a word in your poem and take credit as if they gave birth to each stanza, then try to belittle you to make themselves feel better. If you're a woman who refuses to settle, men will want to keep you in their back pocket, want to pull you out when their ego needs to be stroked.
When you're a woman who refuses to settle, you feed off compliments of how impressed everyone is at your strength, how they know they could never do what you do. When you're a woman who refuses to settle, you know how to hustle, make paper appear when it appeared impossible, honor all the commitments before time runs out. If you're a woman that refuses to settle, people assume because you are single, there's something wrong with you. Swap your strength for being a bitch. Discount your confidence as arrogance. When you are a woman who refuses to settle, you keep a watchful eye on people who say they are your friends. The women will stab you in the back. Men will say you lead them on. You'll just walk away.
Yeah.
When you are a woman who refuses to settle, you're always on the verge of settlement, for it'd be much easier to give in. Place all your wants, desires, aspirations, and dreams far below the surface, so very far out of reach. If you're a woman who has settled and pulled yourself from the grips of drunks and manipulators and mental and physical abuse, you know there is no going back. If you're a woman who refuses to settle, you have continuously built yourself back up, been your own best friend, proceeded with caution in any friendship with a man. If you're a woman who refuses to settle, you always have a plan, a goal that keeps you focused, that keeps your mind from wandering through the oceans of loneliness. When you are a woman who refuses to settle, you know you may spend the rest of your life alone.
Thank you.
Bravo.
This is my last poem. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's called Nobody Understands. Nobody understands how much I love you. I can see I've tripped over from what's acceptable to the fanciful, and I like it. Nobody understands how much I want you, how the wars rage outside my window, how the trees fall in heated despair, yet I find the green spaces in your body and nourish them with my own. Nobody understands how much I like you. From the sleeping log to the drunk philosopher, you speak my language in words only we can decipher. Nobody understands how much I will give to you. Cut me open, let my energy pour through you, transfuse you of the richness I possess. Nobody understands how much I will sacrifice for you. Lonely nights are cold in winter, bare branches strung with the occasional ornament, the only warmth coming from my eyes, spilling hot oceans for the missing, the worry a typhoon in my stomach. I am a losing fool. But I fold it up like cards, hold on tighter, because there are leprechauns dancing at the end of this rainbow. I just have to get there. Nobody understands how much I love you, this love that is the summation of all qualities, but only the beginning. This love that is tangible as a heartbeat, but ineffable as air. This love that squashes petty responsibilities and dwells in endless possibilities. This love that makes the laundry a rock concert, makes the snack food a feast, the job a subversive underground. Nobody understands this love, where we stand with our mothers, try together desperately to learn from them, where we stand with our brothers, this love of sound, twists of strings, turns of phrase, the hush, breaking glasses, ring bell of reality. Love of color, for God, that blue, the brown fields of New York, sparkling ice, dark lights, we cry in all of it. Nobody understands this love of crying, how much I love you, scrambles the symbols, this I love you, this I love you, how much this call sign is the one true thing that I have known. But no one understands it, because that realm is for our children only, for you are not my child. Nobody understands this love, this loving you. Breath, beat, pulse, no. Thank you.
The lovely and talented Karen Marder.
Very nice.
I'd like to take a quick moment to thank the tweaker who smashed in my window about 4 years ago. I rented a car, and the only time I ever didn't buy the insurance, I was parked in downtown Portland, and someone smashed my window to steal the backpack, which normally would have had my laptop computer and a lot of worthwhile objects, but we'd gone to Mount St. Helens that day, so I had to exchange it with jars of peanut butter and jelly and some jeans. Anyways, they smashed the window in it. But the happy ending of that story is that I took it to the auto body shop in Minnehaha, and waiting for it to be repaired, and walked over to a bookstore, and there I ran into my old friend Christopher Luna, who I hadn't seen for 10 years, who I went to school with in Europa. And the serendipity of that was it was wonderful to see Chris, of course, but Tiffany had just started really getting into poetry, so I said, you got to go over to my friend's Chris poetry reading. And the rest is history. So, thank you to that tweaker who smashed my window. I shouldn't assume that it was a tweaker who did it. You know? Maybe it was just an average robber. I don't know. Our next performer is Bryce Schramm. Bryce Schramm. He goes to Hudson's Bay. He smiles even though it's gray. He sings a song or two, and now he's gonna sing a song for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Schramm.
You guys too, that was nice.
You're the best.
Best. We're all the best. This is a great crowd.
You're
You're the best.
You are.
All of you are the best. I love all of you. And
Great, Bryce.
you're great. Everyone's great. This is a great world of ours. But yeah, I'm just gonna sing some songs, probably gonna wing the lyrics, just some stuff I've been working on. So hopefully you guys like it. Alright.
Set on her, but I got mine. feel about her, yes I know. And I just need some patience, and she just needs some guidance, and I could provide if she wanted me to. But I got my own life that I need to focus on. Got my schoolwork, got my songs and my music to work on. Can't fall behind now, just starting to get in the groove now. Now I need to start to focus on her and my life, yeah. I just need some patience, and she just needs some guidance, and I could provide if she wanted me to. And I do. Just need some patience, and she just needs some guidance, and I just need some patience, and she just needs some guidance, and I can provide if she wanted me to. And I do.
Yes. That's awesome, Bryce.
Thanks. Alright, this next one's called, I actually kind of have a song, no, I've got a title for this one. Maybe not all the lyrics right for that, but just gonna wing it like I always do. That's just my thing, even though it doesn't always work out, but hey, it's music, just go with it. So, this next one's called Put Me in a Jar.
His head is blue, nothing can stop. He just wants to say all he can do is be quiet. Everything just gets blind, everything becomes gray, everything is like to he just wants to think, he just wants to feel anything that could just be real. Instead he stays home, he just wants to be alone. That's all he can say for him. In a jar, on top of a shelf, hidden away, life burns my skin. Put me in a jar, on top of a shelf, hidden away, life burns my skin. pictures, everyone just blocks him out. Everyone just wants to say hello. Put me in a jar, on top of a shelf, get in the way, like burns my skin. Put me in a jar, on top of a shelf, get in the way, like burns my skin. I might do one last one, and it's going to be a cover of Alice in Chains' Nutshell, and this one's for my father because he wanted me to do it. So if there's an encore, then there's an encore. If there's not, then there's not. Just saying. All right.
Okay, Dave. You got it.